Shalom, friends. Rabbi Weiss here, and here we are in the home stretch leading up to Passover next week already. And one of the most well-known aspects of the Passover Seder are the four cups. And we say for each moment we pause and say the blessing over the wine, Borei Perek Efen. But in the tractate of Pesachim that talks about Passover, the rabbis discuss what else we could do to really think about this moment. And Rabbi Tarfon, a sage who lived 2,000 years ago, suggests that we add on an introduction to the second cup of wine, and he says we should bless God who redeemed us and our ancestors. So in other words, emphasizing our gratitude for the present, but also reaching back into our past and offering that praise. But then his colleague Rabbi Akiva jumps in and says, Rabbi Tarfon, that's not enough. And he adds the following line, Yagi'enu lemoadim v'leregalim acharim, haba'im lekratenu l'shalom. May future holiday special days come upon us and greet us and await us in peace. Rabbi Akiva emphasizes that of course we must acknowledge our past, but we also in the same breath must emphasize a fervent prayer for the future. That as we acknowledge our history, we have to be bound up in praying for the future that awaits us and our children. And Rabbi Akiva lived through one of the most harrowing periods of oppression against the Jews, and yet he lifts himself up as the guardian of hope during these dark times. And this year, at our Sedarim, the third in this pandemic era, we're going to, like Rabbi Tarfon teaches, look back. We're going to look around the room, the table, and we're going to notice seats that are empty, whether we're thinking of loved ones whom we've lost in the last year or two, or whether we're just missing the presence of loved ones that we normally would celebrate with. We're going to feel that, and we're going to carry that weight of the history. Whether we're in Bucks County, whether we're in Israel, whether we're in Ukraine, we're going to get together this year on Passover and tell the story of Passover and sing the songs while also longing for the presence of loved ones who cannot be with us. And as Rabbi Tarfon teaches us, we're grateful for the present. We're grateful to be alive, and thank God many of us will be able to have a Seder that a little more approximates normal this year, at least compared to the last 2 years. But as Rabbi Akiva teaches, even that is not enough. We have so much to make up for. Time spent together, experiences put on hold, words left unsaid. So as we sit down at all of our respective Sedarim this year, and we recite all the familiar passages of the haGadol, let's also keep in our hearts Rabbi Akiva's special prayer. Please God, please bring us to these new holidays, and may they await us in peace. And may this Seder be the beginning, and may this coming spring and summer and all ahead of it be filled with us with promise, togetherness, freedom, possibility, and hope. And I can't think of a better way to herald in that era than this coming Shabbat, which will be Shabbat haGadol, the Shabbat that precedes the holiday. And it's going to be Eli Kirsch's bar mitzvah, so please come 9:30 tomorrow in the large sanctuary and also on Zoom. It's going to be great. And a huge mazel tov to the whole Kirsch family. I want to wish everyone the Shabbat Shalom and take good care.